Hi friends, welcome back to No Friend Left Behind. Can you believe it's September? Because I can't. We are sitting right at the gates of Q4. It's about to start. It is going to be madness. But before we get into the holiday madness, let's jump in and look at my August 2025 stats. Let's see how I did in comparison to August 2024, and spoiler alert, a lot changed in comparison to 2024. Okay, so first let's look at August 2024 to see how I did last year, so then we can see the comparison of this year. Did I finally change my streak of dropping down in numbers? Did I finally go back up and continue to increase my shop sales? Well, let's look. So for August 2024, for visits, I had a total of 2,889 visits, which was a decrease of 38% in comparison to 2023. For orders, I had a total of 55 orders, which was an increase of 57% in comparison to 2023. I had a conversion rate of 1.9%, which was an increase of 154.5%. And I had a total revenue of $3,184 with 88 cents, which was a 21% increase. So I was definitely going on the right track, increasing from 2022, 2023 into 2024. Now, what did I do for 2025? Well, let's look at those numbers. So for visits of August 2025, I've had a few months of this where my visits have increased in comparison to 2024, and I had a total of 3,379 visits, which was an increase of 17%. Going on the right track, but I had a decrease in orders of 16%. I only had 46 orders. Now, I do have to say that at the beginning of August, I thought I was going to finally get out of dropping down each month, because the beginning of the month was going really, really well. And I had several days, if not a longer, where I was in the green, meaning I was ahead of that same time period from the previous year of 2024. But then at some point it just slowed down for me and it just continued dropping. My conversion rate was 1.4%, which was a decrease of 28.5%. And my revenue was $2,424 with 65 cents, which was a 24% decrease. So once again, this year has just continued to slope on down. Oh well. I did have some really nice orders at the beginning of August that made me really excited. I really thought I was going to break that streak, but I'm not going to let it get me down because Q4 is right around the corner. Getting into the discussion of the holidays, Q4. What is it that you should be designing right now? Well, the holidays, of course. We've got Christmas. We shouldn't really be designing for Halloween. We're on those last couple of days, and honestly, if you haven't gotten it up, I wouldn't even go into Halloween. There's still time for Halloween sales. And actually, a quick little side note, I actually got my first Halloween sale yesterday, and I just want to give a big shout out to the Learn and Earn community, which is Simply Shawna's membership. I posted it yesterday in the membership because I was so excited. I knew nobody else would understand but people who are Etsy sellers, and that community has been just so encouraging and so amazing. And I got so many responses congratulating me on my first Halloween sale, and I just felt so seen and encouraged. And I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody on the Learn and Earn community, because you guys made me feel so good, that you guys were just as excited with me. And I really appreciate it. And that's what I love about that membership, is the community that Simply Shawna has built. It is on top of all of the knowledge, all of the content that she shares, which, whoa, I can't keep up with it. It's so much. The community, the camaraderie, the celebrating each other is just next level. And I just want to thank you guys, because it really meant a lot how much you guys commented and how much you guys just congratulated me. So thank you guys. What is it that you guys should be designing right now? Holidays. But more than just holidays, what is something that I am pushing myself to get into this year and I am trying to push out is Christmas and holiday ornaments. Yes, it is a huge part of Q4. People buy ornaments. And not just that, ornaments are a huge ticket for every seller that includes them in their shop. And why is that? Because they're small, they're giftable, and people a lot of times will order them in multiples, especially if they're geared towards like specific memories, specific milestones. And so if you don't already have ornaments in your shop, you need to start designing them now. Now, if you don't know where to start with your ornaments, well, Shawna, Shay, and myself have started the Ornament Power Prep Boot Camp Challenge. It's a 12-week boot camp. If you haven't already, you've probably seen some of our shorts floating around talking about it. It just launched on Monday, September 8th at 12 p.m., and it is available for anybody who's interested in signing up, where we will be giving you guys an activity every single week by one of us on a specific niche or trend that you should be designing in ornaments. Now, don't just leave them in ornaments. If some of these ideas seem pretty cool to you, then include them also on your shirt designs, or if you sell mugs or anything like that. But this is specifically about ornaments, because ornaments don't just sell during Q4, they sell year round. People buy them for those milestones. So this is something that could help your shop, not just during Q4, but especially during Q4, but it can also sell year round. So Shawna, Shay, and I have the Ornament Power Prep Challenge. It is live. I will be including that link below so that you guys can check it out, see if you're interested, and maybe sign up. If ornaments are not your thing, I truly, truly, truly encourage you to sign up for the Learn and Earn community, which is simply Shawna's membership. She is currently doing a Christmas challenge. If you don't know where to start with your Christmas designs, because there's so many different ways that you can go with it, it is endless. And honestly, a lot of times I feel a little overwhelmed on what I should be doing or what I should be designing, especially when life gets lifing and you just seem a little busy and maybe overwhelmed. There's so many things to do. It keeps you organized on what you should do. I will be dropping a link down below also for her membership. Again, she's currently doing a Christmas challenge, and she is going to be doing a family Christmas challenge. And I know a lot of you guys ask us about group listings, and what better than to start for family. It allows you to be able to sell multiple shirts in one order, and family Christmas is probably my favorite area to design for, and you can get so creative with it, and she is going to be helping you through that. So I will drop a link down below and you can check it out if you're interested. Okay, friends, if you are joining us for the first time, we are No Friend Left Behind, where we follow along and bring you along on our Etsy journey as Etsy sellers for print on demand. If you found this video helpful, please boop the like button below and subscribe so that you can join this journey with us and join our community. I like to end my videos with a motivational quote to kind of keep us going, and with Q4 around the corner, even more so, I feel like it's important for us to feel inspired, feel motivated, and also just feel like we are capable of doing these things. And so this one spoke to me. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. This journey overall can just be a bit overwhelming, especially when you're juggling multiple things. But if others can do it, why can't we? And I think that goes hand in hand with anything in our lives. I think that anything that really is important for us, we can achieve anything that we put our mind to. Nothing is impossible if we really go for it. And I think sometimes it's easier to kind of want things to quickly come to us and quickly happen. And I probably would feel very differently if this would have happened sooner. Doesn't mean I wouldn't have been grateful for it. I think that truly appreciating this journey, I think it's something that I forget at times, and I don't know if anybody else forgets, but I forget that the journey is just as important as the destination. And this keeps me going because I know what is possible and what I want for my life. And I am willing to struggle at times and to fall asleep on the couch and designing and setting things up because I want a better life for myself. And again, we've discussed what is our why. I think we need to constantly remind ourselves, especially when we get down, about what our Etsy shop is doing or what is going on, is reminding us of our why. And not everything comes easy. But nothing is impossible. It literally says it in the word. I'm possible. And I so am. I am possible of achieving this goal. It might take me longer, and I know that there are sometimes things outside of our control that can affect us being able to achieve certain things quickly or sooner. But if in nothing else, this journey has shown me that I can have a business, that I have also met such amazing people from all around the world that follow along and sometimes feel the same way, and that we're just not alone in this world. And if nothing else comes from this journey, which I know that more will come from it, I have met amazing, encouraging people. And honestly, it's given me so much hope for just life in general, that there's such encouraging and uplifting individuals out there that are right there with you, trying to achieve their goals step by step. You guys are amazing. You guys have got this. Q4 is an opportunity for all of us to take our shop further, whether it's an inch, a mile, 1,000 miles. We can take our shop forward. Q4 is the time, and it's the holidays. It's magical. All of this is just absolutely magical. I know that we can accomplish the things that we want. I'm rooting for you. All of us here at No Friend Left Behind are rooting for all of you guys. And we get so excited when we see your wins. So please keep sharing them. If you've had a win, small or big, lately, please post it in the comment section below. I would love to hear what some of your wins are. And I think we forget sometimes to also acknowledge, there's Bully. I think we also forget sometimes to acknowledge even the small wins and how important they are to take a moment to acknowledge those as well. And so I want to acknowledge whatever win you may have had. It could be about Etsy. It could be about your life. Any win that you have recently had, please drop it down in the comment section so that we can share with each other and we can cheer you guys on. That's what we are about here, is building this community where no friend is left behind. And we're here together. So don't forget, nothing is impossible. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video here at No Friend Left Behind. We're about to start Q4, so let's get ready. Let's do this because we got this, okay? So until next time, bye guys.